Okay, looks like everything's going. I also have to keep an eye on chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm staying in this weekend, not hanging out with anyone. So I thought that I would get in a lot of gaming.
Fast-acting Advil.
There we go, problem solved. So, where are we? We are on floor 5. We are playing on the library pod. And we have 3 heroes, and we recently lost Sarah. Fortunately, I believe Scroig. Yeah, Scroig's kind of the fastest person that we have on our team now. We have room for a new hero, so onwards and upwards. I'm also quite fortunate because we recently got a food replicator. Now, before we go on, I can level these 2 up, so now they match him and still be over 100 food. She can operate. I don't know if we have anyone who can repair in the group, though. So that's going to be a problem, because Sarah was supposed to fill that role. Some free science, great. Alright, so now we've got my prerequisite 20 industry. This one is no food, food for monsters. Which I believe we have a minor bonus to from one of our characters. Defense of the crystal is weakened. So it'll take more damage if anything should get to it. Well, I'm certainly selling that. Although, I don't know if I can do that anymore. Here, use... oh, she can't wear armor. I think I'll give him this, because I don't want his attack cooldown going up. Yeah, we don't have a lot of use for armor. However, the hipster scarf is pretty freaking instrumental. Now, she gets health regen and defense in powered rooms, but she also gets defense from being with others. I can actually remove that. Put on hipster scarf. She already has operate, so that won't do anything. Which also means there's no reason not to sell it now. So I've recouped the cost of that. Hit point regeneration. It would be nice to give him, but since he's already got the hipster scarf, I can't give him anything else. Alright. Go this way. I'm going to take a split second to make sure that my streaming notification went on Twitter alright. Yes, it did. Excellent. Notification. I can't help but feel like we're not as effective as I might like. Okay, so now that that's opened up, food replicators, I want to get 2 of these in place. And kip cannon, and then a bunch of tests on modules. And auto bioorganic transference. Okay, so now Scroig is going to be the one to open up doors, and those 2 will defend. Shit. Maybe I should give her the hipster scarf. I mean, because my problem here is that I mostly wanted to give it to this guy because he has a bonus to being alone, basically. But if she's got operate and she can sit here and get us some bonuses through this, and she's already got... And now I'm considering spending extra industry and buying the Nano Bros edition. And none of these 3 rooms are going to give me any extra modules. Really kind of pisses me off. I'm going to build some science, because I really need to make sure that I'm getting that up there for the kip cannon, which is already at 3, and 3 has a cap of 160 or so. Wait, is it actually 160? Yes, so I need to have 160 science for maximum effectiveness on that weapon. And, unfortunately, I also do not have the dust now, because I committed to that room. Lacking any weapons whatsoever is really whoop. Yeah, I think it's too late. She's gonna have to have another turn to set up, because I moved her. Some Autodoc shards, but I really need to make sure I have the damage, otherwise none of that's going to matter. So, how do I want to do this? Whenever I split up the party like this, I'm always going to do whatever I can to try to power up these rooms so I can just bring her to wherever the fighting is actually going on, so we don't have to keep running all the way back. In this particular case, though, there are no additional modules to activate. Of course, yeah, I could actually afford to activate one more. Let's try to get through here quickly. Managed it all on her own. Good for her. Don't know that I can truly count on that going forward, but here, let's go like that. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 modules is quite a bit. Toxic gas cloud will affect my heroes severely. Like, it's bad enough that they don't have weapons. Now the DPS has been, like, halved. So, I don't really want to... Attack cooldown is 1. 2.5. I don't really want this to... The toxic cloud will clear up eventually. Oh, there's 6? So let's set up Autodoc shards, transference, test the module. I'm just going to kind of go all out. I know I'm spending more than I'm going to get back from the door, but at least I have 2 of them, so... Should be plenty of opportunity. Toxic gas cloud. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Now, so there's 3 doors, 1 off the main and then 2 here, so that's 60, which means I'm still over producing to compensate for that. So I'm going to have to operate 2 more doors before I can count it. Oh shit. There's no good place. Oh man, I am in real trouble now. That's attack power. Yeah, I have no way to get there in time. Actually, power that up. She can leave there now. She's not going to make it though, she's super slow. I don't know what happened to the beetles. I'm just glad they're gone, but, okay. So now, now, really want to make use of this space, but kind of can't. Let's put the tool belt on Ken, because I want to keep the other guy's cooldown reduction low. And we'll have Elsa there as a stopgap. So I need to open up 2 more doors, and then I can consider building another module if it's called for. Oh, excellent. And you guys can wait right here. Perfect. Oh, yeah. That right there is where the hipster scarf is phenomenal, because it stops enemies right in their tracks and prevents them from reaching her crystal. Okay. I don't understand. I had powered up the other thing. Nothing had gotten to the crystal. Where did those things come from? Alright, she's just gonna sit here now, because I don't know what happened there. Alright, so this is my 3rd door. Unfortunately, I won't have to worry about building another module, because there will be no other module to build. I really want to get the food up around 20, because when she was operating, man, I was at 20, and that was really sweet. And they're at 2 now, so this won't act. This will kick them up to like 2 more, so 18 at the current. Oh shit! I should have gone that way. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. Toxic cloud is finally cleared from this room. So now that I have sufficient dust, I can power that room up and another room. So we'll power this up because it's off the main corridor, which means nothing else is going to get in there and destroy whatever we might build. I kind of want to go overhaul on food and get a nice set of 20. Now at this point we only have 2 doors left. So if I produce one of these things, I'll be a net negative of 30 units. So here's what I'll say. If the next area has 2 more doors available, then we should be able to build something. It does not. Glad I checked. Okay, so that's the exit even. So that's even better. Now, oh, the prisoner prod. I'm going to do that because it's such a low investment, and opening 1 door, which we will open here, will completely negate any issues around it. I may end up choosing to depower this and power this if there's more, and there are. I don't think there'll be that many more beyond this, though. Let's get over here and help her, because there's really no reason not to. So now with science graders at 3, we're going to be so much better off. Actually, so she's at 10. Okay. Bioorganic transference and the auto dock shards are really making her a lot tankier than she would otherwise be. I'm not sure if she would have survived if I hadn't healed her. It's kind of hard to say. But even with her heal cost increased, I don't think it was a bad choice. And another... Oh, this room is self-powered, so that's good. Let's also make certain to get our butts over here and help her out. If I level her up, she gets stats and nothing else. I'll gain a new skill. Okay, good to know. It can be a little bit expensive to level up a hero and still pick up another hero from a floor if you happen to come across one. So that's why I'm kind of holding off and trying to wait until like the beginning of a new floor to make sure I don't miss out on any other heroes. Pretty serious. Definitely activating that. This is getting kind of serious. We need weapons so badly. I actually kind of wish there was a way I could see what the conditions of this run are. I don't think there is a way. Or there might actually be a control that I'm not familiar with. Major modules, minor modules. Manipulate. Multiple module construction, okay. Suppression. I don't know what that means. Select hero. Create and create a hero group. Oh no, that's not. Oh, it does work. That's interesting. I'll have to try that in a minute. Control hero GUI display 8. F8. Yeah, there's no way to see what the library pod does. I want to try something. Select these two. Control 5. Oops, 5. There we go. She should be control 3 and not control 4 because we get a fourth person. Well, whatever. 5. That is so much better. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I did kind of want to see if I could get that. If I can get these to tier 4 and only have to build 2 of them at the start of a floor, I might even do it before food, honestly. And get like 20 science going right away. That's amazing. Oh, but the choice is between this and a tier 4 kit cannon, which I've never had. I'm taking the science creator because it will let me power through every other science related thing in the game. So I'm just gonna check and make sure that there was nothing else here that I've forgotten about that I should really have. So now I'm considering giving her this, because her hit point regeneration is 14 in a room set up like this. And she's already taken a lot of punishment, and she can't have any armor. Plus, it lets her operate even better. I think I have to go for it. It really outputs some amazing benefits. Oops. Oh, wait. We already bought all that we're going to get from that. So here's what we're going to do. Depower this. And I think I can leave that on. That room is powered by a mysterious force, which is nice in its own way. And then I'll power that up. And that should create a very, very nice buffer versus monsters. So there's no way that we're not going to make it. I'm just going to go for it. I don't need to worry about it. So we may have come out of this with less science than we came in, but we did come out of it with a tier 4 science creator and prisoner prod. Prisoner prod is so efficient for its cost, it's amazing. And once I get that up to tier 4, which I'm sure I'll have the option to do over the course of this, we will definitely be golden. Alright, we'll go up. Disappointed that we didn't run into another hero last time. But we have so much industry, we're going to have no problem just building like module after module. So long as we have the dust to sort of keep us going, we're not going to have a hard time. Plus we can take full advantage of every single one of those we come across. And as promised, okay, we're going to put in a science creator. You know, she may not have armor, but I'm thinking I made a good choice with that Nano Bros accessory option. Now he wants dust. So one of the things that I should really point out about dust in this case in particular, dust is really amazing. You can't take it with you between floors. So the other three things that you get, which you know you have to generate and you have to carefully cultivate, and you have to put down modules for. By the end of the floor, just depower a whole bunch of rooms and buy everything that you want. Like this T-shirt is probably gonna go with defense speed 8. I would give this to him if I had already given him the hipster scarf, but since she's got it, yeah. What does this energy bar do? It just gives her extra speed and the ability to operate, which she already has. Let's take a moment, since we're at 400. We should be able to level every character. Yep. And now we don't even have to worry about falling below 100 because we're at 252. So anyways, so yeah, shit's gonna generate from that room. I can leave her here to operate. I kind of have to leave everything powered now that I've just thrown down modules in them. That's not good. I don't really want to invest on modules for this room. Oh shit, we have to stop them from killing the merchant. I don't think we can. I think we're too late because I was not realizing what it was telling us. I'm gonna throw down prisoner prods because they're really cheap. And we still can't power this room, which is scary. Now we can. Just throw down the other science creator, get it out of the way. Although, if I power this up, then I can take her down and put her in the science creator room. She won't have as much in the way of defense. Heroes not noticed by monsters. So they're going to try to rush through. I don't know if Hipster Scarf will override that. I don't remember. There, I can power that up now. So now with that room powered, bioorganic transference, autodoc shards, kip cannon, and prisoner prod. Because you want, when you have everything oh. Yeah, it looks like it overrides that. When you have everything trapped in a room with someone with a hipster scarf, the fast rate of fire is a really excellent thing to have. There we go. So now she's operating the science module once we open this next door. So that's going to give us a really large boost to science and should really help carry us. Alright, so we're going to pull back. So by letting the monsters rush ahead like this, as you can see, it gives everybody the opportunity to focus on one before the next one comes through. And that makes a massive difference. neither of those have major modules, which is unfortunate. I have so much industry, I should probably just push forward and not really worry about it. Oh, wait a minute. This might be the perfect place to do this. So, he sells dust. And now he's in this room. If we operate his module while he's there in this room, we will get some dust each door, which is something we can't normally generate any other way. Tesla module. So that was a pretty big investment, but I think it's gonna... Unless this doesn't open up into anything. It does, thank God. Welcome to my death trap. So now, she is operating. So we're going to get 2 dust every single door that we open. Guaranteed. On top of whatever else is already in the room. This is phenomenal. I love this. And then at the end, we're going to purchase everything that he has and make off like bandits. I'm going to reset. Well, let me think about this for a second. If I do Claymore Mine, or if I do anything but Dust Field Generator. Here's the thing. I've already unlocked the library pod, we're playing it. So do I really need to do all Tier 1 research? No. I need that. I'll power that up. Keep everything coming from one direction. Hey, there's the exit! Well, this is going remarkably well. The only thing that I'm not happy about is that I have not spent an appropriate amount. Ooh. We're gonna get out of there. I do really want that Neurostun module, but it's too late. Yeah, I kind of figured that we were outnumbered there. Wow, I nearly lost a number of modules. Okay, well, we know where the exit is now. I would like to be able to power that up. We're using every single module that's available to us, and I'm just going to have to make peace with the fact that, you know, I can power up 2 additional rooms, so I don't have to worry about anything coming out. Toxic cloud, gross. Okay, so I could put... Ooh, the Kensha. And she uses a sword? Oh, we don't have any weapons anyways, that hardly matters. So, 1, 2... Did it again. And then control 5. There we go, control 5. So, I would put the food down that I've been wanting, but there's only one door that I know of left in the dungeon. If there is nothing behind this door, then I will have wasted a significant amount of resources. Incidentally, the same thing is still true now. I'm trying to keep them off my crystal. I don't know if that prevents her from operating. Well, now we're getting bonus for having Hikensha with us, which is nice. Every little bit helps, I suppose. Might as well keep going. I mean, truthfully, what I most wanted, I've really already found in Hikensha, so... Now, none of their powers are active this time. I don't really want to send her here, but I kind of feel like I have to. She can prevent them from attacking the crystal. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's a shame. We haven't found a single weapon. This is really bad. At least those rooms aren't connected, I guess. I don't know that the monsters would reroute around it, but still. Wow, I'm really glad that I sent everybody over. What on? Oh, it's a stack of those. That's the problem. We are likely going to need to get the fuck out of here. I kind of want to open that last door. I've rarely had so much difficulty on floor 6. I mean, this is too easy mode. It's not like I'm playing on easy and trying out a new module that I've never done before. I'm also kind of impressed. Where's Hikensha? It's right there. She's taking no damage, even though everybody else in the room is. I'm gonna make a break for it. This is not cool. Powered by mysterious force. We'll go like that, and power that like that. Hikensha isn't faster. No, she's not. Send you there, and then you will run with the crystal. Watch that chest be like the one that would have contained weapons. However, it does appear that the floor was going to go on for a ways, so probably for the best that I did this. I completely forgot. Ken, you're going to go all the way the fuck up here. And we're going to buy things on pause. T-shirt. Well, I don't think I'm going to be using Hikensha to operate anything, so let's just get him out of here. That was a bit risky, but it doesn't look like anything too bad happened as a result of it. So we ended up not building any food last floor to try to get our science up, and it worked, but now we don't have any food. So I'm definitely going to be making sure that, given the opportunity, I will be... well, that crystal is probably the least painful one that I could have come across. So hopefully we'll get a little dust up here. Okay, and the module is taken. Clearly I need this. Not enough to power this. Fortunately, the stele broke. So, oops, I should have done another industry module. Okay. If nothing is going to try to attack the crystal, then I'm just going to throw a few prisoner prods down. That's 12, 15. So next door, I'll still have a net positive. Anyways, I'm throwing down the prisoner prods because they attack quickly. I can leave Elise here, and I do want to power that so I can get food placed, but I think I'm going to go like that. Because I'm probably going to have to power up like this one. Still able to do both. So, I think what I'd rather do now, unpower that, power that, move Elise to here, and I forget what this does. Minor modules get the bonus, and heroes take a negative. Like, it's real nice. Don't give me any weapons, and then make my heroes less useful. Because they're supposed to be more useful than minor modules, but clearly I'm crazy. Yeah, we actually released him earlier so that we could get Scroig on our team, and now he's back. And I believe at the level that we released him too. Uh-oh. Good, nothing's gonna get past Elise at least. That stele cannot break fast enough for me. I was wondering where all the dust was. I don't want to leave Oppot, but at the same time, if I can draw him into here, yeah, those kip cannons just obliterate things now. I am glad that I got the maximum level of them. So now we can power up Oppot's room, which is something of a blessing. It's only 4 modules, but at least if I have her in here, I'm actually going to put down another food replicator because I really want to get this way the fuck up. If we're not going to get any weapons, you better be fucking sure that we're going to get levels. Now, kip cannons have a slow attack rate, which is their only real weakness. But I think what I'm going to do, transference and autodock shards. Let's try to pull back and see if we can make it into the choke point. In fact, why am I bringing everyone with me? See, I'm trying to use a Ken strategy with Elise. So what I should really be doing is moving Ken forward, because he's fast enough, he's about the same speed as Scroig, but she gets benefit from having people in the room with her anyways. So let's give her her own benefit. So we got a little bonus food. We'll bring Ken back so that none of the monsters gun for him. That worked out okay. I didn't even come close to having to heal anyone, so, you know, small miracles. Can't wait for that toxic cloud to go. It is kind of hilarious that monsters trying to go through that room are probably going to get fucking obliterated on their way to the crystal. They'll never get past Elise anyways, but if I had to fall back or something. Normally I have, like, prisoner prods because they attack at such a fast rate. But knowing that one shot should, I think, actually just completely one-hit KO them. Iron Shield. Yeah, I thought purple was better. I could give her prisoner soap and... Wait a minute. Mildly offensive. Defensive. There aren't any offensive. Minor. Huh. That is interesting. Well, that's a room's worth of food right there. I think heal is based off of like a character's maximum hit points. 909, 696, 730, or not, possibly. I don't know. Maybe it's based off of defense? I don't know. That is just super weird and strange, and I don't want to think about it anymore. Alright. If I had the dust, I would definitely try to pull that shop thing that I did last time, but I have a feeling this guy's not going to survive, so... Rip you. Another one. I've never seen this item before. It's quite impressive. That, if I get the opportunity, I'm taking out of the floor with me. That is an extremely long way. Toxic cloud finally dissipated. Those fans aren't doing their job, man. That might actually connect up there. What do I want to do? I should have started the research there, because I'm not thinking this through. Let's go like this. Give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. Now, we've got 27 food going. Might be safe to start my science now. Maybe. It's an off thing. Okay, so we're still at 200 and we're going to generate 27 per door. So I think I'm probably good to keep going. Let's see if they attack the crystal. Yep. Nope. I don't think they're going to attack the crystal this time around. I want to see what this does. So it's a one-time activate, and it just deals damage straight across. It's actually somewhat useful, although could see destroying my own minor modules that way. It's unfortunate. Even if that gets destroyed, I don't care anymore. Yeah, he's done for as well. Just didn't have access to the resources I needed. Or I would have saved him. Still keeps me over the kip damage. Yeah, I was expecting that. Those beetles, man. I hate their AI. So let's go here. More is it coming? Probably red crystals. Or that. It's just such a long corridor that it's gonna take monsters fucking forever to get here. Does somebody have pickpocket? Nope. I guess we're just getting lucky with the dust. I'm actually just curious what my next set of options is going to be. I'm not going to do the research here. Auto dog shards will be useful since that's the strategy I'm taking with Elise right now. I'll wait a second to make sure nothing else. Oh, it's a little mouse. It's not moving though. He must be dead. Actually, maybe it's a wrench. It could be as well. Old healing terminal. Alright, no monsters. Yeah, I like Shrapnel now. That's a pretty cool ability. Her damage just isn't on par with Ken's, and it's interesting because Gork also has a very high, you know, damage stat. And so she seems to be the only person with a machine gun who just doesn't have it. Of course, if we ever get a machine gun weapon, I'm just gonna give it to her, especially since Ken's the one doing all the running around right now. And there they are. Glad I waited. Well, we've got a decent defense point. So, oh wait a minute. If that's the last door, I'll do it. I'll run all the way up here just to start the auto dock shards. Because if it's not the last door and everything's going to be funneling through that point, a billion beetles are going to destroy that thing. But it will be nice to have. Ooh, Jolari. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that I can't take advantage of her, but nothing to be done about it now. So, at this point, I'm going to have to deactivate all of that to power all of that up, which also means that these three will have to be here. And this is going to be a little less safe than the last level. I think it'll be okay, though. 2 heroes in the same floor of the dungeon, that's kind of odd. Blam. Well, we're out. Here we go. So we'll start counterclockwise, because I like to be against the grain. We have more than enough industry to just plop down shit as soon as the room is cleared. Or maybe I won't even wait. Oh man. Come on, dust. Not enough dust. I should have been more specific. I think we're at 2 right now. No, we're at 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, nothing to do but keep going. And I'm already going to have to work my way back. That's not good. Actually, rather than power up that room, because none of this leads to major modules anyways, if I rush all the way back to this point and make this room my choke point, since it is a 4-way intersection, We can throw down a kip cannon. Another one. Where we're getting transference. Auto dock. And then I'll do a neuro stun. Since she has range. Man! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm definitely getting the neuro stun module. And I'm still above the max for the kip cannon. This floor is going to be real annoying if this is the variety of enemies we're going to have to deal with. Because those crystal guys do AoE damage to, like, everything in the room. And it's not so much an issue for the heroes themselves, it is a pretty serious issue for all of the minor modules that are less tough. I also don't really want to power that room, but... Oh, so kind of you to give me an actually open module spot. I appreciate that. We got our industry set. Yeah, 2 of those. I'm gonna throw down a science creator because I feel like we have more than enough food at the moment, even though I'm gonna level everybody up, and that's gonna deplete my food stores pretty severely. Because without weapons, there's no other way that we can increase our DPS. And like, as you can see, DPS plus 1. DPS plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 1. So, I mean, even the leveling up is really not helping that much. But I don't have any other choices, so... I am going to leave Elise this time and go with Group 5. Because Ken won't be able to stop anything from getting to a crystal if there's something here. Self-powered. That's very kind of you, game. I appreciate that. Throw down a food replicator, and then everybody rush back to save her butt. Suddenly we were getting a ton of dust. Now, by powering all of this, we're simply making it... Well, if I can power that last room, then I can bring Elise to another wing to defend. Now, there's still nothing that I can use that space for, which is particularly annoying. Just like the game tends to put dust in a specific wing, it tends to do the same thing with modules as well. Like, you'll get clumps of minor modules, which is what all 4 of these rooms are. And there'll be more majors in another wing. Okay, so at least I got the Neurostun module. Nothing spawned in this room because we were in it. So we're just going to go back and help her a little bit, and I'll look at my new research options. I'm just going to hit pause for a second. I would normally take Autodoc Shards 3, because we are making use of them here. But we already have Tier 2, and Tear Gas is a module. If you've never used it before, I think it might be a little underrated in a lot of people's mind, because it divides the defense of monsters in the same room by 2. And considering the fact that we have no attack whatsoever, this is a really important module to have. I don't know that we're going to have room for all the variety of different modules that I've been trying to put in. Neurostun module isn't really doing enough for us in this room, so I'd probably take it out. And put it somewhere like here. Put like one of those, maybe 4 prisoner prods, just to try to weaken up monsters before they get to us. There are no beetles on this floor, so I don't think anything will really stop to attack the modules, because the red crystals are programmed for major module damage. So we're going to move them out. We still don't have enough dust to power anything up there. Speaking of which, let me throw down a module there, 1 kip cannon, and 2 prisoner prods. 5. I'm going to go up every single time, always creating the longest possible corridor to reach our crystal. And 2 artifacts in a row. Now, he will actually stop here because of that. So I'm going to send Hikensha here because she has better attack speed reduction, or rating. At least is more than equipped to handle all of that. I will, however, need to send Ken at some point to repair all of that once he's done here. There we go. Thank God for that tool belt. Now at 257, I could heal or level her up at 100, and I would still. I mean, the benefits are kind of low. She gains a decent amount of hit points and defense, and hit points and defense are pretty important for her right now. She'll also gain some other skill. Iron Fist. For each other hero in the room. Well, she's all by herself, so. Swap her out, even though I just went ahead and leveled her. I usually leave Ken alone in those rooms because of his bonus when he's by himself, and considering that we have no weapons, I think I really need that attack damage. Now, okay, that's still researching. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to pop them into the chat. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, we're gonna have everyone fall to here. Do us a favor, Ken. Put all this back together. Okay, so now that he's not there, I think Hikensha's the slowest, so Skroig is going to go ahead and open up any further doors. Hey there, Slash. I actually just discovered this myself. So, first things first, actually, let me go like this. There we go. So, all of your heroes are assigned a number 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you assign them a group, just like when I pressed 3, it overrode and selected Elise instead. Anyways, so if I select these 3 heroes and I hit Control 6, oops, you select with Shift, and then you hit Control 6 and you can create a hero group. So now if I press 2, I get Elise. If I press 5, I get them. And if I press 6, I get them. Now I had to assign these 2 groups 3 and 4 because I'd accidentally used it here. I didn't know that it overrode, but that's how you do it. I find it really useful early, well, not early on, later in the game, so that you can select scouts and whatnot, or not scouts, but different groups. Okay. Golgi. She actually has a pretty high defense or attack rating without any weapons whatsoever. It might be worth taking her along with us. And I mean, technically, Hikensha's the one with the lowest attack rating anyways. I can't remember whether Golgi is allowed to use armor or not, and that kind of makes a big difference, because right now Ken is the only person in the party who can. And if I lose it, then I don't know if I've got a good enough investment. I'll get 54 from dismissing her. I'm gonna do it. It's kind of risky, but I'm just gonna do it. Sorry, Hikensha. Golgi Corgi is also extremely fast. Yeah, she's extremely fast. Okay, so now she's going to be doing all the running. Unfortunately, I can't level her up just yet. But on the plus side, she does have armor. And she also has room for another device. I don't have a huge excess of devices, but... And actually, 36, that makes her the most dangerous person in the entire party by a little bit. Hey, happy to help. I like your Meat Boy slash. Other t-shirt might be useful. Defense of 14. This is actually way better for her. I'm not so worried about the science. I haven't really been outproducing myself in terms of scientific discovery. But I will go ahead and sell a little bit of this to recoup some of the losses from purchase. Power Suit is decently powerful. I mean, if I could put it on him and give him the hipster scarf like I normally try to do, then that would be valid, but I'm adjusting my strategy a bit here. Oh, nope. Look at her go. Good thing we got everything we wanted out of that merchant. I'm going to power that up, in fact. And I may actually end up depowering it, because in a moment we're going to have to go through that door, and I have no dust to power that room. Just gonna piss me off. So I will leave him here. And let's see what new science we can get underway. I'm not a huge fan of any of these. Or these. But at this point, I can actually get something, even though it'll take a few turns for almost the same cost as resetting research. Please be a weapon. Nope, not a weapon. Kinda was expecting that. I have a feeling that I just have forgotten the library pod simply does not allow heroes to have weapons. That was a bit of a waste of food, but oh well. Okay, so now I can really power that up. And then I'll move Ken to here. Golgi to here. Wait, she can repair? Sweet! And she has pickpocket. So that's really excellent. I'm going to put down more food. Try to recoup those losses. I don't need to worry about industry, so I can just kind of blow whatever I need to in here. Tear gas for certain. Kip cannon. Kip cannon. Transference. And Autodoc shards. Oh, and actually let's get her back here to finish repairing. There. Yeah, he's not coming with me. It is great, however, that he's level 8. I mean, don't get me wrong on that point. There we go. Everything still seems to be alright. It's weird, it looks like he has a sword there instead of a spear. And that's powered by a mysterious force. Yeah, he'll be able to take it. Shrapnel. I destroyed my own major modules. Good job. Or minor modules. I knew that was going to happen. I totally predicted it as soon as I saw it. So, this time I'm going to put down a single tear gas. The room just isn't large enough to warrant the Neurostun module. So we'll put down bioorganic transference, and since they can't get past us, Kip Cannon. And double down on them. Because we've certainly got the science to make that work. Now, there's a single... I have to go through a lot of work to reach the next major module for the space that I want, or something I want to, you know, start working on. We can actually double down on science because we have those 2 artifacts, and I probably should have been doing that, but... I'm gonna go with that. Incidentally, one of the things about that Autodoc shard... Wow, this is the same option we had earlier. Still cheaper to reset. There. Anyways, one of the things I just want to point out about the Autodoc shard, it says plus 50 health regen in rooms without monsters. And when I first saw that, I thought that was really stupid. Because I was most going to need the health regeneration when the room had monsters in it. But what I hadn't considered is if you have a really long corridor and the monsters are really spread out and you kill everything here and then you're waiting for the next thing to come, then you get this boost to health regeneration, which pushes you over the top if you just finished off a large wave. So it is actually somewhat useful situationally. Nice thing about having a billion points of industry is being able to activate those every time, even though I could have really used that. Neurostun. I think that's going to make a big difference in a second or two. No monsters. New shop. I can easily afford everything in here if I truly wanted it. Not using that. Orange jumpsuit. Technically, it's better for her than what she currently has, and it will make her an excellent crystal runner. Also means I can put the other t-shirt here. Now, as for the rest of this, that's the first minorly offensive, minor accessory that I've seen. So I'm going to put it on Golgi. Golgi, however one might pronounce that. Defense, speed -4. Extra hit points. Be great on Elise, but she can't wear it. Totally called it. And actually, now that I have this room powered, I really might as well just use it on here. Oh, what just happened? I'll do the same thing. Have we discovered the exit yet? No, so the exit's going to be this way, which means that soon we won't have to protect the crystal. So I'm going to cool it on module production instead. What is it? Another tools belt. Oh, that guy's already long gone, I see. That's not good. Okay, once this is over, I gotta remember to repair everything in that room. Golgi is largely going untargeted, which is nice. Alright, let's get you over here and make sure everything survives. Well, with that merchant gone, I don't think I have to do anything more strategically with this. So, it's just a matter of finding which one of these doors is going to lead me to the exit. I have a feeling the exit's going to be down, so I'm going to go up, see if there's any more treasure that might be found in here. Appreciate it whenever the game makes a fool of me. That was super foolish. What I really should have done there, had I been thinking it through, would have been to rush over here. I'll send her to help. If I had been thinking it through, the one thing that I most would have wanted to do would be send her over to do all the science elsewhere. Well, it seems the neurostun got broken there, but I've opened every door on this floor, so I kind of don't need it anymore. What I was going to say was that I really wanted to make sure that I had done double research here, almost no matter what it was, because then when I'd opened that final door on the floor, I could have gotten a huge boost. In fact, I could have gone to all 4 of these and done research in every single one of them, which almost certainly would have had me well below what I want to be at for the Kip Cannon, but it would have been a huge boon to be able to get 4 sets of research done all at once. I really have to think these things through. Normally, I would go out of my way to power this whole space up and whatever, but she's already about the same speed as Elise without the crystal. If Elise didn't have the crystal, I should say. So, she's just gonna make it. It'll be fine. There's no way they can kill her. So I'll be a little sloppy. Interesting, so those two have a story. Now, it usually takes about 3 floors for that to go on, so it looks like I'll be able to conclude that before the end of the game. I really do enjoy the character interaction in the elevator. Characterizing them is important to me. Well, one of the other things that's super cool, if I should take a moment to mention, if I manage to make it all the way through the end, which is not a guarantee at this point, as not having weapons has been a huge disable. I'm gonna fucking level her up, that's for sure. Anyways, at the ending screen, if you haven't seen it, spoiler, so I'll give you a second. If, no matter what group you have, there is a special splash screen for it. Like, they did art specifically for that team. So we're going to get a ton of dust here if this doesn't blow up. Yes. Okay, so we're going to be able to take a lot of advantage of pretty much everything that's available. Now, surviving kit is quite good, but is it better than what she has? Because, oh, this has repair, not placebo. I was thinking of first aid kit. HP regeneration is 4, and this is 2, but it gives extra wit and defense. That extra wit, though, is exactly on par with what I already have. So what I'm really doing is trading additional hit point regeneration for that. I'm going to sell that to extend my opportunities to power up rooms. Let me get food started. And I really shouldn't have gone that way. I got excited. And I got all that extra dust. I should keep going up. And we'll check that space out later. That's annoying. But I already know that Hipster Scarf overrides it, so it won't be the end of the world. So 20 is a really sweet spot. Prisoner Prod is a really sweet spot for generating resources, in my opinion. Because look at how much I had, like 900, I think, when I started this floor. And I tend to hover around that because with so many resources, like 900, I'm able to just throw down minor modules, major modules, whatever the fuck I need, whenever the fuck I need it. I was really hoping that Golgi's pickpocket would allow me just one more dust, and I could have powered this room up too. So it's looking again like nothing's really going to focus on the minor modules on this floor. Tear gas. I'm going to count on her innate defenses to make that work. So I really want to just power up that space, even though I've invested all that, so I don't have to deal with it again. I'll go this way. Exactly as I'd hoped, I got it, making all of that kind of useless. Regardless. Tear gas. Kip cannon. Not enough to power anything up. Oh, major module. Yeah, totally forgot that they were going to target that shit. I don't know if I can save it now. Oh, well, once police shows up, everybody focuses on her. Yeah, it looks like everything I just placed got destroyed. is so unfortunate. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Food replicator here. I hate to waste what was already invested, but having that there is a liability because I don't want them to attack. Cannon, and then Neurostun module. And I've got enough industry that I can more than cover for that mistake that nobody saw. Nobody say a word, and Twitch won't know. So, gonna position Golgi here because with these large red guys, she'll act as some extra DPS against them as they come through this room. If I can weaken them up enough, that's exactly what I was hoping for. So very little took damage there. Now, unfortunately, that's it for that arm of the dungeon. Okay, so heroes get a huge boost to their defense, but the crystal is weakened, which is fine because I think I'll be able to get through the 5 doors and not really have to worry about that particular scenario arising. This room, however, is large enough for a Neurostun module. Not a lot in the way of other defenses, though. Alright, so at this point, let's continue our research. $30 health. I'm gonna go for the tear gas. Getting that up to tier 4 is pretty important. Almost as important as having the Kip Cannon. Because I have a feeling that those two modules are going to synergize very nicely. Okay, no monsters. What do we got? Bonus food, always handy. Let's level up Skroig, and we'll get to level up one other character. Does anybody come with new abilities? Wow, she's really gains on the DPS there. I'm gonna give it to him because he gets a new ability. He gets defense per monster killed. Okay, so having found the end of the dungeon now is a pretty big win for us. Because we're on, what floor are we on? 9? So we're getting up there. These mobs do get quite dangerous, as one might expect, and the ability to just cut and run is pretty important. Incidentally, I think Mechanical Pal is a terrible, terrible thing. Don't ever waste your science or your resources on it. 1 wit is not enough at base. It should be like 3 or 4. Take a quick drink. Now, I think we're gonna do group 5. Take them all with us, because if we get through this door and there's monsters and no dust, somewhere modules have been deactivated. There. Anywhere else? There as well, but it doesn't matter as much. Any monsters generated? No. Okay, so I'm actually going to place a Neurostun module, tear gas, Kip Cannon, Tesla module, because I feel like the prisoner prods aren't doing enough at tier 1 at this stage of the game. It was nice of the game to provide them to me because I do enjoy them, but too little too late. Oh, and I'm not going to put a major module in here because of red crystals, so I'm moving on. Powered by mysterious force. Good. More dust, please. Give me dust. Alright, well, we're definitely not going to risk them having to fight anything off on their own. That electromagnetic pulse needs to stop. I'm just glad this room was not affected, but seriously. Let's activate pretty much every single attack skill that our group has. And defense for you. I'm going to throw down that to prevent them from getting close, and then sacrifice. There. Really made short work of them that way. Could have been worse. I'm gonna hope that whatever the next door I open will allow me, and again I'm gonna take these three with me, will allow me the opportunity to end that electromagnetic pulse. Now that is sweet. We're gonna have him defending another choke point. So send everybody back here, and then you. That last mob was also starting to get a bit powerful. I'm gonna have to consider cutting and running pretty soon. Now for this room, this is a decent sized room. So neurostun, tear gas, kip cannon, kip cannon. I'm actually going to do autodoc shards. It's really going to give him some staying power and ability to distract anything that comes through here. Let's see how it works. That was kind of what I was afraid of, honestly, that the kip cannons wouldn't fire fast enough. It's one of the main reasons that I like to pair them up with other attackers. So Josh was not doing as much as I'd kind of hoped he would. So basically any room that isn't this is functionally big enough to use neurostun modules at a tactically advantageous rate. Now, I kind of don't want to risk that this gets attacked, because I think it gets attacked if it's active. I think I'm going to take it back. I'm mostly curious what my next option for research will be. Nothing great. Because it's nothing great, I'm actually just going to go for Suppress the Firebot, and then if it dies, I kind of don't care, because it should, as soon as I select it, it should give me the option for new research the next time I finish. The next time I get access to a crystal, I should say, an artifact. Well, that's pretty damn useless. I'm actually going to stay here and help out Josh for a minute. Power that up so I don't have to worry about that anymore. That didn't finish. Power that up to decrease the pressure on Josh, because I just don't see myself getting sufficient dust to do this entire floor. Although I do have a merchant. If I had a single safe major module, well, that's not exactly safe. And I don't think he would operate it because he's not actually on our team. If if I could create a shop module, then I could start generating dust, and then I would actually have a decent chance of getting the whole floor powered. Doesn't he deal in dust? Yeah. But he doesn't really have anything I want anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. You know, it's funny. As I remember it, the library pod said, you're going to get smarter but weaker heroes. I thought that just meant that they were going to have, like, a weaker growth. I did not think that it meant that they were going to give me absolutely no weapons for the rest of the game, and I was going to have to suck dick. Because that's what's happening right about now. Ooh, that's nice at least. It is enough to power up another room. I think my next goal might be, if I could power all my way out to here, then I would have a safe space to create the shop module that I want. And I would need another 5 dust to do so. So, that's all done. We want to go all the way up here. What are our options? Prisoner Prod 3 would be nice. But getting bioorganic transference is pretty useful. I haven't really used it much on this floor, though. So, it's really between these two. So I think I will go with this, since I haven't had the opportunity to build any science-related modules on this floor. And if I get the 5 dust, I can do a shop and a science structure. And I'm tempted to actually spend the money before I get it. Hey, there's Hikensha. What a surprise. Now that I'm thinking about it, stuff can actually spawn down here. So, if I take Skroig and plop him in this room, then I can be a cheap ass and not spend the extra dust. Now, this does create a minor module problem. There's a little joke there. Minor problem, minor module. Okay, so Elise will come here, operate this, because she has, I think, some of the highest wood on our team. Yeah, she does. Turns into some bonus. And then also, no, Ken has to stay here, doesn't he? That's a really dangerous plan I have. I may have made a huge mistake. Can we possibly sell him enough to make up for my idiocy? Yup. Okay, so now I can sort this out a little better. So Skroig, you will come back here and join him. And kind of wish I had a 5th hero. Oh well. Is there anything else I could plop down in there? No, not really. Alright, moving on. Oh, before I move on. I can easily recoup this cost by opening all remaining doors. Now we can actually generate science instead of just taking from it all game. We can sell that as well. Shit. I had not accounted. So she'll be generating 2 a turn. Well, for now, she's gonna get her fucking ass down here and help out the 2 of them. Because I did not quite fight ahead as I thought I had. I thought I'd already put a whole bunch of stuff in this room to make it a lot easier. anything get depowered? No. Okay, so that actually wasn't too bad. I managed to, once again, cover for a minor mistake. I think that room is big enough that I can make use of Neurostun. I'm not going to throw down the tear gas, I'm going to go for pure damage, so I'm going to do Kip Cannon. Kip Cannon. Kip Cannon. Kip Cannon. That should really fuck up somebody's day. I may actually want to power this up one more. Neurostun. And, Tesla, I guess. Yet another artifact. See how this is working out. Poorly. If I had a Claymore mine, it would have been better off. I need to research one of those. I think this is making a good difference, though. Yeah, it is. Alright. Now, did this finish? Yeah, so I can get two at once here. I'm almost tempted to take the Sub Blaster because it does damage to everything. Even heroes. But I can put it in those rooms leading up to choke points, and it will kind of annihilate everything. I'm gonna go for it. Those things will come up as an option again later, I'm sure. Because they've come up multiple times already. I'm gonna finish off Autodoc Shard so it'll stop showing up. I wonder if red crystals will attack this if they spawn in the same room as it. Great. That sure is interesting. Wow, they even destroyed the industry generator there. And now shit's definitely gone devoured. Well, there's only one door left. I can't justify replacing it. Put those there. But if I am going to open up that last door, I have to make some adjustments here. I can definitely afford, however, to set up a whole bunch of Kip Cannons. I can fill this room, and still... That's interesting. I can fill that room and still have spent less than I would have on an entire module, so I think Elise kind of has to, I don't know. She's not going to really generate much by staying here anymore. Well, let's, actually, here's what I will do. I definitely don't want anything getting through the crystal from this side, so problem fucking solved. Why don't you help her out, Gold? Well, that was pretty impressive. Yeah, that was the last Scroig. Why are you in there? Actually, I don't see monsters coming from anywhere else. At least get up here too. Although it does look like we're doing a decent job of thinning their numbers before they even get here. Impressive. You can see why everybody likes these things. I've got the exit powered, so last thing I really need to do, everybody go here, and then Golgi, we're going to talk to this guy. There's really nothing else I need. It might be fun to have the extra hipster scarf. I can't take everything with me, so let me sell that. And that should arrange my backpack like so. So at least I'll have something worth selling on the next floor. Now we can get the fuck out of here. And on to floor 10. Just because I find it amusing to watch them be destroyed. Alright. Industry. Bad crystal. Heal cost doubled. Now prisoner pods will actually do it a little bit versus enemies, so that'll be pleasant. Okay, so he will attack that crystal if it's active. another self-powered room. Shame there's not more in it. If I could get that powered, then I would be able to build here and here. Ooh, Mormish. Mormish. Do I have him as an option? Shit, I don't know. Excuse me for a second. How clever. Yes, Warman Mormish. In fact, he was the last person that I hadn't seen, so... Yes, I want to leave that multiplayer session and then continue. So, he's joining us now. That's a done deal. Who does the least damage in the party? 36, 46, 31, 34. She does the least damage. She has the most importance, though. So... Wow, I'm actually going to get rid of Ken? Oh, that's kind of a scary prospect. I kind of want to get rid of Scroig, but I will! Ha! He's actually a higher level than I believe Scroig was. So we'll give him a thing, because his attack cooldown is patently ridiculous. He actually has more wit than Lady. That's interesting. Now I kind of want to give him more wit stuff. 32. Now, will it default to the person, yes, who has the best wit score? That room is powered, okay. That's not good. Wow, he's providing quite the bonus there. It's kind of impressive, actually. His DPS is not making up for the loss that I endured by getting rid of Scroig. I'm greedy about unlocking characters, because once I do it, I don't have to do it again. So there's that. But it might be more worth my while to have everyone in an unpowered room so that that space doesn't end up having any more fighting happening in it. Now, if I lose this artifact, that's kind of whatever. I don't really care that much. Because I'm sure there'll be like 3 of them in a row somewhere. Such a dangerous combination. Those demon sorcerers, if you've never come across them, the guys with their fists up in the air holding the staff, they decrease all of your hero stats by like half, so they don't do any damage. And until this moment, I wasn't able to power this room. So like the only way to really defeat them quickly is through minor modules. So rather than do that, Autodoc shards and tear gas. Of course, that's a dead end, so there's that. And that's also a dead end, I know this. There isn't anything in here at all. Like a single minor module, and that's it. And now I have to power it. Well, it looks like they didn't bother attacking that artifact, so yeah. I'm gonna take Ken and Golgi down here, because Mormish is doing the operation. Oh no, he's not, because that can't be operated on. Could have been worse. This is why I never want to not be able to power shit up. That's self-powered, so there's nothing I can do there. That's self-powered. That's self-powered. There's just not enough dust to go around. Oh, it's so aggravating. Wow, I have 1,000 industry? Seriously? Well, there's no reason not to take advantage of this now. Let's get science up a lot. Send more mission here. Here, what are we gonna research now? Ah, the Claymore mine. Excellent. That will be super useful. I'll split like half Kip cannons, half that in a room, and everything should be glorious. All right, you two. Find me dust. Okay, find me more dust. Gotta be specific with you. Did it work? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well I definitely can't afford to not have him here with her, even though his DPS is the shit. And by the shit I mean terrible.
Friday, marriage boot camp is back. 5 new couples
I'm sick of this, okay?
in one explosive house.
Pack your bags and leave.
Marriages on
Sorry,
the
I
brink
thought I
of
had that on
destruction.
mute. Now it's on mute. That is weird. Okay. Just wanted to make sure my stream quality was okay, and then suddenly I got a notification about